Is this bitch on? Oh god, where to begin? This is my desk. It's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. Oh, that's not good. That's not fucking good, bro. From the other side. Shut the fuck up.
I must have
Can you
called
shut the fuck up?
1,000 times
Shut the
to
fuck
talk
up.
to
Please continue.
Please
Please continue. You fucking dick.
Hello?
You wanna say hi?
Oh shit!
Fuck you!
No!
Fuck you!
No!
What a fucking weirdo. My desk is clean. Gotta get there. Anyways, this is my room. This is my desk. This is where I work. This is where all the magic happens. This is my wall where I put all my shit when I have projects I need to work on, which is always. And what's the date? Today is November 7th, 2016. The world's falling apart. The last time I made a video was 3 years ago. It was at the very beginning of my graduate program at San Diego State. And I don't want to say anything about what happened in those 3 years, but it gave me the opportunity to write, and I think that's the best thing that could have, I think, happened to me in like the last 3 years in comparison to the years before that, which was just like undergrad shit. Recently, I've decided to try to make sure that I'm not making any decisions that I don't like, or I guess to specifically say I'm trying to live a life that I'm not going to regret. I feel like that's the biggest thing I've been focusing on recently, is like after having conversations with people that are older than me and asking them what they were doing when they were 25, I feel for the most part everybody has regrets in terms of what it was that they were doing, or they wish they would have done things differently, or they wish they would have been braver in certain aspects and taken more risks and taken different chances on certain details of their life, if that makes sense. And I think if there's anything to be learned, it should be or come from people who are older than us. And I feel like if everybody's walking around with regrets, especially from when they were younger, then why not live, I guess, approximately or relatively recklessly while you're young and while you can handle it, right? So I quit my job. I don't have another job lined up, and I feel like the more people I tell that detail to, the more they freak out for me. And I really wish I gave a shit. Like, that sounds really bad, but I wish there was that, like, fear. But I feel like right now, either I'm hyper deluded, or I'm just really, really naive, or maybe both, or who cares. I don't want to do things that I don't like doing for money, even if the money's going to support me. I feel like I should be doing things that I like doing, and then also finding a way to somehow kind of create or generate an income by doing that. And as much as I liked my last job because the people there were wonderful and everyone there was lovely and everyone was super passionate about what they were doing, it wasn't necessarily my passion. I guess that's the reason why I left to begin with, to pursue what it was that I like doing, which is writing, which I can say now in confidence, where I couldn't say that before, I think like 3 years ago, but I genuinely do like it now, and I feel that I can do something with it. And so now I'm at the point where like I'm refusing to do anything else, which may be dumb, but whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have an idea of the way I would like things to play out, like the whole like fame and fortune bullshit. Like I write something really, really spectacular, and then somebody comes and is like, I'll give you fucking money for it, and then they give me fucking money for it, and then sell it, and then everybody fucking loves it, and it's like wonderful. In a perfect world, that would be really fucking cool, but I don't know if that's gonna happen, and if it does happen, I don't know when the fuck it's gonna happen, so it doesn't really matter, and I don't feel like it's something that I should focus on. But I do believe in a sort of relative consistency, so I think that if it does happen, the only thing that's going to dictate how it sort of unfolds has to do with time, really. It's like a matter of time. Like, as long as I continue to work and put forth the effort and work on like my craft, then it's really only a matter of time. Like I'll create something and I'll throw it out into the universe, and then either someone's gonna buy it or someone's not. And whether or not they're gonna buy it really has to do with how patient I am. So it's really like I'm gonna do whatever I can on my side in order to like ensure that I'm prepared for when that moment happens. So I guess that's what this is. In the meantime, there is a job that I want. Like ideally, I think like teaching would be a really wonderful thing to do. Like I feel like I'm sort of meant to be in front of a classroom and like teaching people about books and literature and like trying to show people how to write better. I don't know if you could teach somebody to write. Like I think the best sort of method to like teach someone how to write is to like teach them how to read really really well, and from there they can sort of like derive a certain way or a certain style of like writing on their own. But I think in terms of English and literature, like I kind of belong in a classroom. Like being able to talk about a book is what I'm good at, and being able to teach a book and like have that relate to people and then have that relate to like the time and sort of use it as a means to like navigate life. I think that's I'm good at those things. And so like if I could land a teaching job, that would be wonderful. And so part of like this whole video making thing is to like keep me accountable. Like I'm gonna try to make a video every day, and with every video I'm gonna try to make sure that I send out at least one application to a school somewhere for a teaching position somewhere in the United States or fucking who knows where. I don't fucking know. But I guess that's the plan. That's the fucking plan. And it'll work or it won't. I'm not entirely sure. Look like Johnny fucking Bravo. Look at that shit. It's also going to help me stay focused on my projects. I think I have like about like 5 different things I want to do. I have to finish. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? I want to write another book of poetry. I have a book of a Spanish translated novel that I have to translate for a friend. I have my own novel that I'm supposed to finish. I have another novel idea that it's like halfway through execute. That's like 5 things already, and I'm sure there's like another 5 things. And on top of that, I have this like side project that I was working on of like making pipes and stuff. And that's kind of going the way it's going. Aside from that, I think the main thing is like trying to make sure like at the top of the list, it's like trying to make sure I get a teaching job and I do well at it. And then like write tied with number 1, make sure I don't stop writing. I feel like if I stop writing, then it's over. But yeah. But I guess that's it. I mean, this is day 1, so what the fuck do you expect, really?